welcome back to Crafting with Chord Chapter 4. As you can see, this area where I had my temporary starter base is changed a bit. That is because I recorded a bit on Saturday and had the recordings lost. So unfortunately, I had to record this intro part after I've recorded the rest of the episode. So you'll see what I'm doing here in the later parts of the episode. In the parts that I cannot recover, that I recorded, I went to the nether, and I guess I can show you the nether, that's fine. I gathered a bunch of glowstone and quartz, so the nether isn't too exciting. I just walked, I guess there's a ghast right near me somewhere. I just went around for like an hour or so and gathered up, I think 9 stacks of quartz and 2 stacks of glowstone. I don't want to have a ghast shooting at me. I'd never found any nether fortresses. I tried to just stick close by, so it's possible that there's one pretty nearby, but just not close enough that I ran into it. I just stayed probably within 50 blocks in every direction. Yeah, so I've never found anything too exciting here. After I went into the nether, I worked in my house just a little bit. Not too much, and you'll see much more working on the house later on in this episode. I don't want to show it yet, so I'm trying to figure out which way I'm looking. Okay. After I came out of the nether and put the stuff back up in my storage room, I went across the ocean, off that direction, and I gathered up some ice. I found that, Extreme Hills biome once again, and I had my Silk Touch pick that time. So I was able to gather up some ice, and I was also able to find a roofed, a roofed forest right next to the Extreme Hills. So I got some dark oak saplings and a bunch of dark oak wood. And so I think I have all the wood types except for jungle now, so that's really good. Yeah, and that was like the 4 hours that I played. Cut down to nice 2-minute summary. These are just chicken eggs, if you're really concerned what's in there, but you'll see that at the end of the episode. So here I am at the item elevator in the mine. This is the top of the mine, just right underneath the chest here. I just want to show you this upper area once again before I show you the bottom area. It's been a few episodes. So the idea is that the items will travel up in the middle of this 3x3 block of solid stone bricks. When they reach the top, they will appear in this spot right here. Whoops, come on. And when they're in that spot right here, in this air block, they'll be sucked into this hopper, and they'll be sucked along this hopper chain, which I need to put the other hoppers back. And let's throw a torch down here, it's kind of dark. They'll end up in this dropper. I have to do the redstone for this dropper, but after the items are in the dropper, a redstone clock will happen, because there'll be a comparator reading when there's an item in this clock. Redstone clock will activate and send the items up this chain of droppers pointing into the chest. So let's drop down to the bottom. Oops, all the way down. And I have this bottom part all worked out. Let's take out a few more blocks. So I put the ice down. When an item drops into this water stream, the items drop into this water stream. They'll go into the fence and then go into the fence behind the first fence and glitch a little bit. Well, not really glitch, but when an item is inside of a solid 3x3 thing of blocks, which I don't know if I can recreate this at all, but let's take this out. Whoops, that was supposed to be dropped. When an item is dropped in the middle of a 3x3 set of blocks, it goes up. So as you saw, it just went straight up. Since this block was empty, it kind of came over to this side, but that's the general principle. And so I have a solid tower of stone bricks all the way up. So when the item goes into that middle fence that attaches to all the sides, it will continue all the way up to where that hopper was that I just showed you. So let me just show you. I only want to drop, I just want to make sure I know how many I drop. So I'm going to have 10 stone slabs. So let's go ahead and drop a few stone slabs down there. And it looks like they glitch out, but they're not really. Or at least they're doing what we expect them to do. They're not glitching out in any other way. So yeah, they just went up there, and let's close this back off. In the future I can just walk up here and drop items and it'll be pretty easy. So I'm gonna climb back up and that'll take a minute, but I'll show you the items when I get up there. So I'm back up at the top, and we'll come along here, and hopefully the 10 stone slabs will be right here. Perfect. They just came along this hopper and here. So now I just need to do a little bit of redstone. Now that I have quartz, I can use a comparator. Just make a simple comparator clock that will power these droppers, and I should be all done. So let me just do that real quick and show you what it looks like. So here's the very simple comparator clock. Comparators can read contents of any item with an inventory, even through a block. So here it is. It recognizes that there are items inside of the inventory of the dropper, and sends power through the repeater. The power comes around here, and since this is in subtraction mode, the comparator is in subtraction mode, it subtracts the amount of power and causes just a simple clock to run. To get it to send the items up the droppers now, I just need to send power directly into this middle dropper. So I need to make a little bit of a staircase here. Let's see, right here, and of course I can't actually get over there. Okay, I'm on this side now, good. And this should work. Just send this up here and then here, and you heard that click the first time, and the items are gone from there. And that is one issue, I guess. The final item that's put in here, so let's just throw some slime blocks in there now. The final item that's in here will, when the droppers get powered, will stick around in this dropper because it needs another pulse to send it through. So as soon as another item comes through, so if I drop some ice in here now, whoops, is this not working? Oh, I think the chest is full. I think that's the issue. But as soon as another item comes through, yeah, that's the problem. As soon as another item comes through, it'll be shot out as well. So it's not, as long as you don't need every single piece, as long as you don't mind one item kind of sticking around, then it's no problem at all. So this all works, and I'll just leave this little hole here so I can get back and access the wiring if I need to. So let's come up here and let's fill in, let's take the ice, and also let's take this ice, because this is one case where I want that item back, since I don't have a ton of ice. Let's fill in this hole, and it's new. I can drop off, where was, oh, did I already drop off the andesite? Or diorite? I must have done that without even thinking about it. Okay. So the elevator is all done. I just want to do one final check. I'll drop down and drop the ice and the slime blocks in, and make sure they come up and make sure it all works properly. So let's drop down here. I guess I can drop down on camera. I don't need to do a cut for this part. So let's just throw a bunch of slime blocks, then throw some ice, and throw... Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that'll work, I guess. Let's really hope it works now because I don't have my shovel anymore. I'm going to climb up here and I'll show you, hopefully, that it works in a second. So I'm back down here. There was an issue, but I believe it was caused by just the extra, by the shovel. The chest up at the top only has 2 extra spaces in it, so when I dropped a third item that wasn't already in the chest, the dropper couldn't shoot it up into the chest, so it didn't work properly. And items got bunched up at the last dispenser, so I'm gonna just throw some more in here and just make sure I don't do that again, just to make sure this all works. Normally I'll just be throwing like cobblestone and well, all the stuff that I have up there into the chest or into the item elevator, so I don't have to worry about like a whole bunch of just random stuff going in there. But just want to make sure, I'm just leaving a couple empty spaces just in case I do need to throw like a stack of slime balls or something up here. I don't want to have it crash, but yep. Oh, there's one slime ball missing. Oh yeah, the one slime ball missing is there. So yeah, this works perfectly. I can close this all up and consider the mine. Whoops. I was going to say consider the mine done, but then I misplaced the block. And I can consider the mine all done. So that's one project that's actually done. So that's great. So I'm going to look for what I want to work on next, and I'll get started on that. I was planning on working on the chicken farm. I'm standing up on the balcony, by the way. I was planning on working on the chicken farm. The only thing I needed to do the chicken farm before this episode was quartz so that I could make comparators. Of course, you just saw me getting comparators and working with comparators, so I have the technology to do the chicken farm, but I just don't have an inspiration for it yet. I don't like forcing creation, if that makes sense. I'd rather like work on what I want to work on, what I have an idea to work on, that sort of thing. So I've just been kind of trying out a few things in my base, and I've made a lot of progress over the couple hours I've been playing here. So I'm gonna show you what I've done. I don't know. Let's start down here actually. I don't want to show you behind me yet. So I'll just show down here first. I switched out the floor. I don't know if I like these raised bits like on the side, like that, and that. Of course, it does need to be raised for the pressure plates, but I don't know if I want it raised anymore. Let's switch that out actually. Oh, I already have some in my inventory. That's why it's not on my bar. There we go. That, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I did staircases, that might look interesting. I'll have to test that out and see what I like. This I like better than that, how that looked, because it fits all the way across. So it looks a little bit better, but still not great. I wish there was a way to do it without having to do this whole weird thing. I was thinking about doing buttons even, which I like being able to walk out of my house really easily, without having to go through pressing buttons to leave. I haven't done anything over here yet. Still have no idea what I want. I've been thinking map room, but I don't know. I could easily see like walking down a staircase and then having a map room right here, like having a big map on the wall. But I'm not sure. Of course, the storage room you see. So the idea is that birch planks are or birch wood, I guess. Birchwood planks are the hallway. So like there's birchwood all along here, and then here's birchwood up through this. I guess this is a hallway as well. This staircase is birchwood, and then this is also birchwood. I think I want a window probably here. Wait, yeah, here and here. I spun around a little too quickly there. Whoops. Maybe not here actually. I don't know. But I definitely want a window. Like I want this whole thing to be a window. I think so. It's just kind of a huge wall of window. And then a window right here, maybe. Um, Coming here, I'm not sure what to do with this room. I skipped a room by accident. That's okay. I'm not sure what to do with this room. Um, Something simple. I'll have to figure something out. This room is going to be, or this is just a hallway, which is what the birch means. Also, you can, I don't know, I like the idea of having the fences so you could look down, but you can't actually, like, see anything, so I don't know. I don't know if having this here is even worth it. Maybe I'll change it to something else. I don't really want, like, iron bars. Uh, and glass, I don't know about that, but those two are, like, fences are 1.5 blocks. And you would be able to see a little bit more with iron bars, I think. And you would definitely be able to see more with like glass panes across here. So I might go with one of those. Then this will lead out to the balcony. I want this to go up probably a few more blocks and have a arched roof come up this way, kind of along here, meet in the middle, and go back down. I'm not sure what kind of roof to put on there because, yeah, since it sticks out more, it'll be more difficult to do something there. Yeah, so the room that I skipped, I showed that you can look down here. I like the idea of this, but in practice, it doesn't actually let you see anything. So I don't know if it's worth having that or not. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking moving the door here, putting the hallway here, and putting this room here so that I can at least look down into the big room. And if I cut off this hallway here, I might have to mess around with that. And now I'm just thinking that is basically what I've been doing the whole time, just kind of experimenting with different ideas. So anyway, the first room is my bedroom. Just simple. I want to have a chandelier here. Some kind of roof here that's pretty simple. And then just like a hanging glowstone with trapdoors or something a few blocks up. So it's dark, but not super dark. I'll put a doorway on here. Probably a wooden door, I guess. Yeah, and just have a simple chandelier to provide light and just some nice, easy decorations. I could. Wait, how many blocks? Oh, this is 4 blocks. In my last world, I had like a C on the wall behind my bed. Not sure if I want to do that with this being 4 blocks. It'll either touch the floor or touch the, like, whatever that is, what is that word? The floorboard? Not the floorboard, I don't remember. Like the runner? Is that right? I don't remember. I should know that, but like it'll touch the bottom part of the floor or it'll either touch the ceiling. One of the two. And I don't really like either of those options, so I'm not sure if I'll do either. I might do a painting right here instead. And I was also thinking of maybe, at first I had the bed not against the wall, like out in the middle. And then I would put the painting right here. In my last world, by the end I had, don't know the name of the painting, but it was just like it was a 2x1 painting. And it was just like of a guy walking, for whatever reason I want to call it the Wanderer, but I don't know if that's the actual name or if that's just the name that I decided to come up with. Anyway, so that's what I'm been working on. I just thought of that idea of how I would rearrange this area. So I'm gonna give that a try and see what that looks like. I'll show you that in a second. So I've been hard at work, and I changed around the second floor a little bit. Well, right here you can notice I took out the beam across the floor, so now the hallway is continuous. You can just walk around it and it stays the same level. Up here, I took out this one as well. Also added in these windows so you can, well, I mean, I guess you could see out before because there was nothing there, but you can still see out. It's now a window instead of just a hole in the wall. Oh, I rearranged this whole upper floor, like I said. Now you can see over this a little bit. There's not much to see from this side. Then there's going to be a room here. I don't really know what I want to do with it. Yeah, if I had an idea, I could, or if I had two ideas of two small ideas, I could make this path continue and then just have two small rooms. But I don't have an idea for a big room or two small rooms or any number of rooms right now. So this is just gonna stay like this for now. I did add a window right here. I changed some of the supports here, but I don't know exactly how it was before as compared to now, but this is what it looks like now. And then this, of course, still leads out to the balcony, which should give a nice view of the sunsets. Yeah, that should be pretty awesome. Also right here, whatever we have down there, this will give a nice view of, which I think is good. Actually being able to see something from this kind of raised balcony type area, rather than how it was before, which was more like this, where if you stand right next to the fence, you can see the bottom of the wall, which isn't too exciting. Yeah, so I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know, I have some ideas for like chandeliers or lighting. Like I want a piece of glowstone like right in this area, as like a hanging light, kind of the same along this whole, maybe like the same in this hallway, the same in this hallway, and here's the view of the sunset, which is nice. It's actually a really good view. But I need the roof to really figure that out, and I have no idea how the roof is going to work out. Yeah, yeah, that's a big question, along with what I'm going to do with the outside of the first floor to make it not look like a horribly plain house. Whoops. Yeah, I could fill in these walls right for now with some oak wood planks, and I guess I'll do that. So I don't have this dirt here, so I don't. The reason why I put the dirt there is because I was standing in my room here, my storage room, and a creeper walked over like right where I'm standing and blew up, which was really annoying. Because it blew up a couple chests and it blew up some of the redstone and like all these pressure plates. This was before I changed. This was like yesterday or the day before, so that's when I added the dirt. In any case, that's why I added the dirt. So I think I'm going to fill in these walls, which will just add some more just huge walls of oak, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, I need to figure out what to do about that. I did try putting a door here. I didn't really like it. Come on. It didn't look very good to have the door there. I didn't like the idea of opening and closing the door. I also don't know if I like this just like one wide doorway. But I don't know. I don't want it to be three wide because that would also look kind of weird to have it like it's. This is only a 5x4 door or a 5x4 wall. So if the wall was three wide, then the border of the door is three wide. Then the border of the door will be will be in the first and the fifth box, which will mean like it'll just be all log, there'll be nothing besides the log there. So I don't know about that. This might be okay, um, for right now at least. Yeah, so I'm gonna get back to work and see what else I can come up with before I finish off today's episode. Or not today's, but this episode. So I made a few changes around this the beginning temporary base. First of all, I took everything out of it, except for the nether portal and um, these chicken eggs, which aren't going to sit here very long, hopefully. I just destroyed the chest just to move them over here next to the portal, just so stuff would be a little bit more organized. Yeah, I'm going to tear down this fence. Of course, I managed to wait until right before nightfall to do it, but I'm going to tear down the fence, and then I'm going to actually I'm going to run up here first because I don't feel like recording while working, while talking at night. So let's just come up here. I changed a few things. I moved the pumpkin farm, which is this one over here, and the melon farm, which is this one, in here, since I have no idea what I want to put in here. I put the enchantment table here, obviously, you can see that. I changed these out with buttons. They used to be pressure plates. I didn't like how it raised up. I moved the pressure plates onto this, which I don't like. I wish it was darker, but I decided that I liked this better than I liked having this little area raised up. So this will have to do. I think I'm going to... I can just do that right now, actually. I'm gonna grab some dirt, I guess. Yeah, dirt. And you can kind of tell here, let's turn that off, that there's like a white line right along here. It's lit up. That's because there's nothing underneath these blocks. So I'm going to, I guess I don't have to destroy them all. Let's just put these here. And then when I put these back, there should be no light. It looks like there is, maybe. I don't know. Let's try that. Reset any lighting issues they have. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that's all fixed. Perfect. Then also in here, I changed the area above, which I'll show in a second. So there's a roof on this now. This is not going to be the ceiling. This is, there's going to be a ceiling below the floor. This is the floor above, so there's going to be ceiling below this that I still have to do. But for right now, this will do. So this is what it looks like with the lights off. Then I come in here and all the lights turn on again, and it looks really bright. So this looks, I like this a lot. I'll put something underneath here. I'm not sure what. Talked about that a couple times this episode, so I'm not going to go back into that. But I just have that to keep in mind. I added, one other thing. There's just this area behind the stairs here. I can also do this. There's just this area behind the stairs. I figured this 4x4 could be used for something. I wasn't really sure what. I don't know why I walled it all off, though. I think I probably just got distracted while I was doing it and just filled it all in. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to use these spaces for, but at least this space could be used. I don't really know what that space could be used for, since it's the stairs are right there. But something. Let's just throw these up here for right now. I don't want to go back in the storage room. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything that's changed down here. I added these walls in. Just have this very easy makeshift doorway, just in case I ever want to come in from that side. I can do that. I can just break the dirt and come in. I switched out this window with gray stained glass. Oh yeah, I don't have my silk touch on me. Just double checking. So I was just seeing how that looked. I kind of like the black better, but the gray looks okay. but the lines in the middle are still too bright. So I think I like the black stained glass. I added the painting above my bed. I like I like that painting, so I'm gonna keep that there. Not sure what else I want to add in this room. I don't want this torch here. Just I think I had a mob spawn here. Not really sure exactly where it spawned, but I was sitting down working on the crafting bench, and a skeleton attacked me inside. So figure it must have been somewhere up here. So there's just a bunch of torches around now. Because if that had been a creeper, it would have been very aggravating. Yeah, so I doubled the size of this room. There was a log like along right here, I think. I think it was this line at least. Maybe it was right here. And fences, and there was a walkway right here. That was really pointless. Like the fences, you couldn't see anything over the fences, and yeah, so now I have a lot of space to do something. Still not very sure what that something is, but I can do something with it. If I want to do two somethings, I could always just extend this pathway all the way across to here, and have an area over here and have an area over here. I like this one. You can see the staircase. You can't see a ton of it, but you can see some of it. It's okay. And over here you can see down into the main room, like I showed earlier. And then this will be the balcony, which I've shown a lot of times. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.